The locked room at the end of my grandpa's hallway. The one no one in my family will ever talk about. You know that one thing every family pretends isn't there? For mine, it's the locked room at the end of the hallway in my grandpa's old farmhouse. Everyone acts like it's just a supply closet or some unused space. But it's got a real door. Solid oak. Brass handle. Old deadbolt. No windows. No air vents, and nobody talks about it. When I was a kid, I asked my mom what was in there. She just smiled too quickly and said, "Old paint cans and tools? Not interesting." But I've seen the tools. They're in the shed, I asked Grandpa once. Around age 10. He gave me this long, steady stare like he was deciding whether to lie. Eventually, he said, "It's just junk, kiddo. Don't go snooping." Then he changed the subject and wouldn't look me in the eye for the rest of the day. Thing is, I have heard things in that room. Not often, just occasionally. A faint tapping, like someone drumming a single finger on wood. A quiet shuffle, sometimes a sigh. But it never happens when adults are around. Just me, always alone in the hallway, heart beating a little too loud in my chest. At 17, I got bold. During Thanksgiving, I snuck away from the chaos of family yelling about turkey and politics. Went upstairs and brought a bobby pin. I'd seen enough YouTube videos to know the basics of lockpicking. Took me nearly 20 minutes, but I felt the bolt shift. I paused, suddenly unsure. Then I opened it. The air was stale and cold. The room was small, with peeling wallpaper and a dusty crib in the center. Yes, a crib, old, wooden, worn smooth by time. One wall was covered in faded newspaper clippings, yellowed with age. Most were about a local family tragedy. A baby gone missing? A mother institutionalized? In the crib was a single, cracked photo frame. The picture inside showed a woman I didn't recognize holding a baby wrapped in a blue blanket. Scribbled on the back, in faint pencil, was a name Elijah. I didn't hear Grandpa come up behind me. I jumped when he said, very quietly, "Close the door." He didn't yell. He didn't punish me. He just walked in, took the photo, stared at it for a long time, then sat down beside the crib. I stood frozen. He was my brother. Grandpa said, "Born sick." My mother couldn't accept it. Said he wasn't right. She locked him in here. Said he was safer this way. No one believed her. I didn't know what to say. The silence was thick, years old. She died in the hospital. He died before that. I was 6. They told me to forget, so I did. I left the room and never mentioned it again. No one else ever did either. But now Grandpa's gone.